tree. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it.
Welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm up here in the desert. I'm up here in the mountains. The moon is up, but the sun hasn't come up yet. It's behind me here. It'll be to hit down the valley before it'll hit on me. So I got probably a good couple hours that I can do some metal detecting with. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm back up here on this hill where nuggets have been found. Unfortunately, I haven't been finding any nuggets. So I'm going to try a little bit different area up here on this hill, a lower spot down here. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using the GPX 6000, that Minelab. I'm just going to look for those faint targets. I don't want to dig those big loud boinkers because generally those are just, surface and it's more likely lead or trash. So I want to start listening to the fainter signals, and that's where I'm going to be digging. But hey, we'll just see if we can find some gold. But if nothing else, it's nice morning, cool little breeze blowing in the air. It's probably only about 73 degrees. Nice and quiet. It's peaceful. I'm out of the valley. Yeah, and I'm just going to have me another little adventure, just walking around the mountain, getting a little exercise, swing the detector. But hey, sure want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. And you know what? Let me tell you what. I'm going to do something today. This is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to give somebody a hat away. A Gold Fever Adventures hat. Pretty cool, huh? That's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you how I'll do that. Probably towards the end of the video, I'll tell you how to do that. Maybe there'll be a key word. Listen for the key word, and then I'll tell you what you have to do. That's probably what I'll do. Give somebody a hat away. You got to be in the United States, though. I hate to ship, overseas and, some of these other countries. Shipping would kill me a lot more than the hat would. So you got to be in the lower United States. That's just, sorry about that, but that's the way it's going to have to be. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll give away a hat. So stay tuned. But anyways, hey, I'm just going to do a little bit of metal detecting. I want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. And hey, let's just go have us a little bit of fun. Thanks for coming along, guys. This detector only weighs probably 5 pounds. But anyway, it's pretty light. Pretty little light detector. And it's kind of well balanced too. I'm using the 11-inch monocoral. So turn it on. You hold it about 4 inches off the ground. It takes about 5 seconds to do its thing. Not like the old ones that took like over a minute. This is done already. Then, just go ahead and pump it for about 10 seconds. Ground balance it. And I like to hunt. You can put this wherever you want to. That's in auto mode. I like to hunt at about the 2 o'clock position is about where I like to go at. Very unstable. You can ground. Just let this, push this button right there. Let that do its thing. That'll help quiet it down a little bit. Okay, and then you can set to go. I might have a target right there. I do. I got targets all over up here. Find an area, good area to ground balance that. Okay. Okay. Set to go. One thing you'll notice on this machine, the more you use it during the day, the quieter it will become. But it seems like when you're first starting out, it's really kind of unstable. So you may have to retune that a couple of times just to help try to quiet it down. But like I say, as the day goes on, it becomes more and more quieter. So you got to deal with that unstableness, it seems like, in the beginning. And I'm not sure why that is, but it is. I had a faint little signal right here, and I've scraped a lot of the material down. There's this, I don't know if that's bedrock or just broken rock, but it's got louder, so let me dig this up. Okay, it's out of the hole. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's in the scoop. It's in my hand. It's in my hand. It's in the scoop. It's in my hand. Well, just a little piece of tin. Oh, just a piece of tin. Yeah, a BB. I was down there quite a ways. I was probably down there about 6-7 inches. There was just kind of a little runoff. You come down right there. That's where that signal was right there. There's some pretty good material right here. It's reddish. It's got a lot of your rock in it and sand in it. This is good dry wash stuff. That's what we like to dry wash. You see the dark, some of the black sands in there. That's good material to dry wash. And it's heading right down into the wash. I think maybe I'll walk up and down that wash just for a moment and see. There's a lot of bedrock down in there. See what I can find down in there. All this stuff, this is what we call caliche bricks. There's a lot of it. This was probably a lake bed once upon a time, you know, with caliche, and it's just all broken apart, and that's what's left. A lot of old timers were up here. They've stacked rocks all up and through here working. Dry wash tailings probably everywhere. Nice old saguaro. Whee, it's growing tall. It's getting good water, it looks like. Of course, it's down here in this wash. That is a rat's nest. They pile up sticks and they take all them cholla cactuses and put them in there, thinking, I guess, critters don't want to go in after them with all them chollas, but those are rat's nests. And when you see these rat's nests, I mean, snakes like to hang out around here because they know where the food's at. But the old timers, you can see where they just threw all the rocks up out of the wash here. They were getting the material. Wash has been worked heavily through the years of mining. Lots of mining history around here too. It's like a caliche, a conglomerate, more likely. It's just all sediments, hard packed with all the rocks got in there. A conglomerate. Nice and hard. Oh, there's some good bedrock right there. That'd be a good area to dig. That tree and all these bushes are piled up. Material is piled up right there. It's all nice, hard packed right through here. Nobody's ever been up back in there. You'd have to do some work though. But you can see they've gone in through here. They've stacked a lot of rocks. And the same over here. They took out this all in through here too. So this whole area must have been pretty good. But nobody wanted to go work and clean this area out. But that'd be pretty good if you got back in there to clean that all out. You can see somebody probably dry washed right here, had a little small dry washer. There's a larger pile and there's a smaller pile. They had a little dry washer set up right here. But this is all bedrock. going all the way up through here. That's all bedrock. You move this material right here, bedrock's probably only about a foot down. So that's all that material's riding on this bedrock right here. And again, you can see where the old timers have been. They've stacked all of this rock up on both sides, probably working this all the way up here. So they've got already cleaned this out, but you know, that was 100 years ago. This pretty well is all flowed back down in here again. Put new gold in here. Again, somebody's worked all this bedrock in here. Looks like they vacuumed it. There's the dry wash tailings right there. They dug right there, and it's like they vacuumed. You know, a lot of times people will detect or they'll vacuum the bottoms of these, but they forget about the sides. This is all bedrock going all the way up here. Gold can be way up here. Once upon a time, this wash could have been high, and gold could have got laid in up on the top. So detect up on the ridges and get up high whenever you see bedrock. Well, there's a sound right. I got a target right here. There's bedrock right there. Right there. It's a faint. Let me move some of these bigger rocks out of the way. Move those big rocks out of the way. Now you can hear it better. Down there in that bedrock, I clean this out. Okay, I'm right there on bedrock. And it's right there in that crack. Okay. It's getting louder. See, there's a crack right there. That's where it is. Still there. I may have moved it. It's in the scoop. It's in the scoop. It's in my hand. You know what? Look at that. That's a piece of gold. Piece of gold. It's a piece of gold. Yeah, it's a piece of gold. It's not a bad one. It's a nice little piece. It's a nice little piece. I'll take it. It was down there ways in that bedrock. Just goes to show you the old timers didn't get it all. No. No, you can't. Brad said he's got a target right there. We'll see what he gets out of there. There's a heavy piece of iron. Don't know what that was, but it's a heavy piece of iron. Well, that's kind of deep down there. That's a piece of wire, and it's all over in here. I'm getting targets all over up through there. So that's like broken wire or some sort. Looks like this area could have even been an old timer's fort. You know, where there's rock found. It looks like there's like almost was a rock wall or something around here once upon a time. Flat ground up through here. Maybe he stayed there. Who knows? But it's definitely not normal. It's man-made. There's your hot rock right there. Generally, they'll always be on the surface, so just flip it out of the way. And, well, the sun is up. It'll start to get warm now. Look at all this bedrock. All the way down the wash. So I'm just walking down this wash right here, and I get right about there, and I'm just stopped, and I could hear something like going in the bushes or something weird. And I'm looking around, and then right there was a rattler. It was looking at me. It was probably in front of me and heard me coming, and it got up on the wash. And then so it kind of scared me, so I come running to this side of the bank, and then it crawled up inside there. And once it started going, it was really going off. Of course, I didn't think about grabbing the camera and start recording. I was just more worried about getting the hell out of there. But so it crawled up into there. But they like to hang out in these washes, these snakes, because of these rats. These rat nests that you'll see all over the place. And so the rats are down in here looking for the food, and all the snakes are down looking for the rats for the food. So these washes tend to be a little bit dangerous. I don't like really walking up and down washes, really. But you always got to be on your guards. Always got to be listening. At least if you got the metal detector and you're kind of, in front of you, and that's probably what happened. He was in front of me, and he heard me coming with the detector and got out of the way. They'll generally get out of your way. But anyway, so keep your eyes open. These guys are over here someplace. I can hear them. Let's go see what's going on over there. Look at this nice cut coming down through here. See the rocks piled up, started piling up right here and backed up. So somebody could get right into here, move this out, and find some decent gold. It's nice, hard packed, all the way down. Oh, they're down there doing something. We better go down and see them. What's happening down there? Man, look at that tarp they're going on, and they're going to put up here in a little bit. So that's what you got a little sample of, huh?
Yeah.
Just a little.
It's about a half a shovel.
Oh, that's not too bad. Just for little samples. Just scooping up a shovelful.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
So I'm gonna go rip that thing apart.
So you guys are running little geo sluices here.
Oh, I tell you what, man. These things are bad. Best sluice ever for sampling.
So hey, what's your name? Where are you guys from?
My name's Hiroshi. I'm from recently Lake Matthews, California.
California. Come all the way out here to Arizona to do some digging.
Yeah, I'm Brad, born and raised Arizona.
Where are you from? Arizona?
Arizona. From the desert.
Right, so you guys are just out here on a private claim doing a little gold prospecting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Staying at the Gold Fever Radio.
Hey.
Gold Fever Adventure Resort, baby.
Nice. You were metal detecting earlier.
Yeah.
Did you find anything detected?
No.
We did, but somebody else right next to us did. Found a nice looker.
I found a choya. It ended up in my finger, so I got that going for me.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're moving to the other spot over there.
Yes, sir.
That's what you got to do.
Gotta follow the gold.
Nice, pretty. I call this pretty blue.
Oh, I named it the Cookie Monster.
Oh, that's pretty blue. This is pretty green. This is pretty blue.
Yeah.
I call it pretty blue.
This is the green machine.
The green monster.
The green monster, dude.
All right, your secret word is gold fever. That's a good one. Remember that secret word, gold fever. Yeah, that sun's starting to get a little bit warm now. So I think I'm going to slowly start to head back down towards the truck. Okay, for a chance to win this hat, all you got to do is put in the secret word right here below in the descriptions and be one of my subscribers. Like, share this video, and in this thread, write that secret word. Remember though, you got to be in the lower part of the United States because I don't want to ship to no foreign countries this hat. And then next Sunday morning, I will pick a winner out of there randomly. I'll just thumb through and grab somebody, and then I will post the winner in the thread. So watch this thread next Sunday morning. and you will see if your name was chosen for this hat. Remember, put in the secret word, like, share, subscribe. When you're walking around, metal detecting, whatever, you always like to look for quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Lots of quartz on the ground. That's what I like. I like lots and lots of quartz. You know, you look around, there's just rocks all over the place. Then you get like over to right through here, it's all cleared off. So there had to been, you know, maybe the old timers had a tent or something sitting here, because there were old timers all over this area up here. You can see somebody did a lot of work there. That's wet tailings there. That's daub piles where they've cleaned out their machines and then they just throw it up there. Same thing right there. There's that big hole right there. That had to be where they were getting all the material out right there. Somehow recirculating it or doing something, but they were throwing the tailings out up there. They've dug into the banks here. There's some more daub piles of tailings. I see some more. It's like dry wash tailings up there. This wash has been worked heavily. Another pile of tailings right there, all the way down. And when you're walking around, you see pieces of quartz. Pick them up, look underneath them. See the orange? The more orange, the darker it is, just means the more mineralization is in this ground. And you know, gold loves mineralization. You know, they say gold is where you find it. Look at that bunch of tin cans. See all them cans? That's a trash pit. Cans, which that tells you there was probably a miner's camp right here someplace. You could look at the cans and get an idea if they're like coffee cans or you know, another type of cans, beans and all that. Gives you an idea if maybe if this was the cooking area where they were cooking stuff at, or if it was just like a miner's cabin was right here someplace. And you know, they didn't have garbage dumps back in those days, so they just threw all their stuff out. But there's a whole bunch of tin cans all through there. Tailings all up and down through here. That's all tailings. These are all tailings right here. It looks like they've dug into this bank. But this used to be a little old town up there, a little town of Winchester right there. Wasn't a whole lot of people in the town, but they mined. There's mines there. There's mine. The Desert Queen mine is on the other side of that hill. That was a big old, we went into that mine. That video's posted a while back. We went into that mine there, and there's a ore chute still over there. But a lot of tailings, a lot of cans right there. And a lot of diggings, a lot of evidence of diggings up through here. And whenever you see a pile of rocks kind of like that, you almost wonder if it was like a grave or something like that. Oh, lid to something. The lid off something. That gold ore. Almost looks like kind of lava rock kind of like stuff. It's not heavy. Got some quartz in there. Maybe you could crush it and get some gold out of there. Well, that was pretty cool. Got a little piece of gold. Yeah, it's always nice when you get that gold, huh? I'll tell you what, there's so many more times I don't find that gold than I do find that gold. So when I do find that gold, it's exciting. And yeah, the other guys, they're up there running some material. They're having a good time. They're just classifying the material and running it through those little geo sluices up there. And they seem to be doing pretty good. So that's good that they're finding some gold. But anyways, hey, want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. Sure appreciate you guys. You're my subscribers. Thank you guys, and you guys that support the channels. My Patreons, it means a lot to me. Appreciate all you guys. Hey, thanks again, and thanks for coming along. So till our paths cross again, you guys all be safe, and thanks for watching.
I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country.